Some of you may wonder why I haven't really played TSB in a while. You know, the Battlegrounds game I used to play a shit ton, and, I started out on, and I really still do enjoy it as one of my favorite, if not my favorite Battlegrounds game, when it's updating. Santino said we would go back to bi-weekly updates. We have not gone back to bi-weekly updates. We've gone to monthly long droughts. We're back to 2 months without an update. This is fucking ridiculous, man. I'm sorry, someone's gotta say it, dude. I know everybody's complaining about the update schedule, but a lot of the people I've complained have usually just been, totally screaming into a mic. It's nonsensual. I can't blame them. I'm angry too, but, especially the people on TikTok, like I'll play a clip from the last drought.
Santino! Santino! It's bad when natural disasters, okay? Natural disasters! Natural fuck!
I don't know what Santino can pull from that, but, it's ridiculous, though, genuinely. He has the most resources, the most money, the biggest player count. He literally has everything at his fingertips and somehow has the worst update schedule almost out of all the Battlegrounds games. And every other Battlegrounds is basically showing him up, showing that they're better, which is weird because you think TSB, the biggest one, the one that started it all, would be a pillar to the community. It gets to its updates like a paraplegic grandpa. Fuck, I think they get there faster, man. I could figure out Roblox Studio and pump out an update probably quicker. I'm not kidding. These updates take so fucking long. And it would be worth it if it was like a full ult moveset, the next character had like 2 moves, and a bunch of other shit. But it's not gonna be that. From what it seems from the leaks, I guarantee on my life it's gonna be an ult animation for Child Emperor, 2 ult moves, a couple new finishers for old characters, 2 new ranked maps, 5,600,071 emotes, to be exact. That is what the update's gonna be. And if you think it's bigger than that, I pray that you're right, because I really hope it is. Because the KJ update, I was kind of blinded because I was like, oh my god, finally an update. I thought it was amazing. I kind of looked through it and realized what we got was not worth 7 months of waiting. What we got did not equal to 7 months of hard work. So I don't fucking know where he's pulling that from. I really don't. Now, what I'm saying, in that update, we got quality. It wasn't like we got actual steaming hot dog turds. No, the moves we did get with KJ and martial artists and Child Emperor, they were like how a TSB always does. Good quality moves for the most part. They looked nice and they worked nice. Besides hitboxes, but I mean, they were good shit. I'm not talking that the update, what they brought was bad. I'm talking about the quantity of what they gave us was bad, not the quality. Another thing I also don't like about him is Santino has been like this blind constantly, whether he's meant to or not. I'm not saying he's a bad dude, but like he's been a little dishonest because he said a lot of things. Not just the bi-weekly of, not actually doing it bi-weekly, a little bit of a delay. He's also said he would be more transparent with us. He has not been transparent. Again, like last update, he's going Cardi mode. He's dark and mysterious. He's dropping a couple sneak peeks. If you think him dropping a sneak peek in Discord once in a while is keeping us in the loop, no, that's leading us on, just trying to string us all on and hope we look for an update. That's not actually giving us good, answers and questions or what's going on behind development or, a kind of a release date or asking why telling us like why this update's taking so long. And I know a couple of you got excuses, so let's go down those excuses, like our little shopping list, and let me tell you each one in my opinion on them. The first one is college. I'm sorry, okay, I get it. Go pursue your educational prowess. It's more important than a goofy Roblox game. I understand that. But this goofy Roblox game has made you a lot of money, enough to spend 10K on a old animation and a bunch of money on a custom song. So clearly you got the bands to blow on this. You made money. So I don't know why you can't just get other developers and other people basically to work on the game while you never touch it and go pursue your educational prowess. And also, I don't know what education, like, people keep saying college. College is hard, but not this level of difficult. Unless he's going to Harvard to be a rocket scientist, it should not be taking this much of his time. If he couldn't, that would be awesome. Can he tell us why he can't? Again, transparency would be nice, Santino. I would like to know why you couldn't do this. People have asked this question a lot too. Why can't you get other developers? Why can't you do this? And people kind of have answers to it, but no one really has an answer from the man himself, from what I know. Again, this is the transparency we want to know. Maybe open up a Q&A, a frequently asked questions, Santino, and let people ask you genuine questions so you can then answer them and, not make people ramrod you, maybe understand what you're going through. Second excuse, this was for when the beginning of the update was, the drought was starting to happen, like the first month, the California forest fires. I totally get that, okay? I understand why that would delay development, But it has been a month later. Other development teams had to deal with that too. He wasn't the only one, and they were still updating. It's a valid excuse, it really is, but it only goes so far, dude. And even if this update does come out and it rocks my world, I'm still just gonna be a little upset because I honestly, and I think everybody can say this, we want bi-weekly smaller updates just to keep the fan base fed. Because if you do big updates monthly, it just feels like people get burnt out way quicker. Just give us a little something to play with like every 2 weeks. I hate to bring this up, but you know why Fortnite did so good back in the day? It's because they were adding a new weapon, a new item every week. It was one thing, but it kept the game fresh and different every week you would hop on. Something like that, like a move every 2 weeks. That would do good. I would actually like that, like a move or two every 2 weeks. But no, we can't even do that. Just even a little something, dude, just to keep us going. Not these like monthly big updates. Okay, you play with it for like a week maybe, and then you're bored of it, and then you gotta wait another 2 months. And God, don't get me started on the content creation scene. Talking with other content creators, it is like milking the tits of a cow that is dead on the ground. There is no content here to be had on TSB. It is so hard to get content on here when it is dry as hell. There's literally nothing to do. Don't think I'm trying to hop on the hate Santino bandwagon. I mean, that was months ago, so I'll be late to that anyway. I'm not trying to like start any hate with him. I actually respect the development team and him as a person, and I respect the game. That's why I'm so angry with it. Like, me and a bunch of other content creators and people that don't even make content that just play it have a lot to owe to the game. It has given us a lot, just curing our boredom, personal life, content creation, anything like that. There is no way we could ever pay him back. But it's the fact of that's what pains me. I've seen what this game firsthand can do for someone like me and other people, just by being a nice game, the cure boredom, or building a community. And the fact that I know this game could go farther than it even is right now. People think it's at its peak, but it never will if you don't put the love and attention and care into it. And no matter how every other Battlegrounds games does better and adds more, it's gotta be TSB to do it. It's just how Roblox works. No other Battlegrounds game will get more players than TSB. That's just a fact. That's just a fact we gotta live with, man. So to be the example to show people and get people back in the Battlegrounds, you really gotta put love and attention into it. Whether you like it or not, you've started this wave, Santino, and you gotta do something. Not a lot of people can see, but this game can go bigger than what it is right now. It could be even more massive. The fact, that's what pisses me off so much. You are shooting yourself in the leg, man. And I know some people may be like, that's maybe not what he wants to do. Cool, can he tell us that? Or, well, can he, like, because he's confusing me, because it seemed like 7 to 10 months ago, that's what he wanted to do. I mean, he was updating like crazy. So, like, what's the difference now? What is the difference from 10 months ago? I really want to know. You've only gotten more resources, more money, more everything. And somehow the updates have slowed down. You think it would do the opposite. They would get faster, better quality, or whatever, or stay the same. Somehow they have slowed down with us having more at our disposal. Insane. Again, no hate to anyone that works in the game or Santino himself. This video is really just be more transparent with us, like you said. Give us answers. Can we please have a more closer look into what's going on? I think most people can say, you're not keeping us in the loop. We really have no idea at all what's going on. So can you please answer a lot of people's questions? Not just the questions in these videos, but ones I couldn't think of, because there's tons of them that people have. And can we please go back to actual bi-weekly updates? I don't care if they're not huge. It's every 2 weeks. I'm not expecting them to be. But when you have 2 months and these long breaks, then people expect huge updates, and if they're not huge, then people get mad at you. You can either keep a steady strain of decent updates, or you gotta keep making big updates that blow the other one out of the water. Like, if you just keep it steady and keep it transparent, I think it'd be way better. Again, this isn't a throw rock at you video. This is really just a, can you please just tell us what's going on, and please just make more consistent updates? Because if you don't do anything, then Battleground games will probably die. I know that sounds crazy to hear. I feel like it ain't gonna take long, I fear. Maybe a year for another trend to come out, and then everybody starts copying that trend, and then Battlegrounds fade away. You are the pioneer of this ship, whether you like it or not, so you really gotta do something here. With all that being said, though, I recently came back and actually enjoyed TSB. Getting the background footage for this video was actually kind of fun. I even went VCs, the servers, and talked to some people, and actually had a decent time. Win or lose, in duels, doing stupid shit, I actually had fun all around. Because I haven't really played the game seriously or like anywhere like deeply in a month. So now's like been the longest break from it. So I think a lot of it with people too is being burnt out. But I feel like more consistent updates and a dev team that was a lot more transparent would help us. Because so far, they have not been transparent at all. I mean, none of them are ever transparent. I got my content credit role taken away from the Discord. To this day, still don't know why. Nobody knows why. I've contacted all the staff members. Why it's gone, no one knows. Again, this is what I'm talking about. They're not transparent on the game side. They're not transparent on the Discord side. It's a smoke and mirrors. I don't really know what's going on. No one does. Anyway, if you take anything from this video, or, you know, maybe if Santino's watching, maybe, just maybe, just be more transparent, please, and just do decent updates and spread them out. You don't got to do big ones every 2 months. Just keep us fed a little bit, drip feed us. I don't know. Do something. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.